broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans. Producing after shows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows, interviewing celebrities and showrunners, and bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Hello and welcome, viewers, to our AfterBuzz after show for Superstore. I'm your host, Khaliel with Abooboo. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram, and I'm also joined by...
Hey guys, what's up? I'm Alinna Vission. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Alinna Vission.
And I'm Frank Moran. You can follow me on Twitter at HappyGoJackie.
I'm happy how there's always like all these different musics to come in on. Like I feel like shopping. I'm ready to spend.
Yes.
That's right. I don't know what I'm selling today, but
we're selling a recap.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
there you go.
So quick.
I knew that. I totally knew that. I was setting it up.
That's right. There you go.
Set it up for the slam dunk over here. So today's episode, Color Wars.
Yes.
Where they pit the employees against each other, put them in different color shirts, and have them see who can sell the most, and the winner gets a pizza party.
Woo!
It's a pizza party.
I don't know. Everybody at the store just seemed like this is the worst fate ever. Like, oh, I can't believe we're doing this today. But I don't know. I mean, a pizza party? That doesn't seem so, well, so bad, does it?
It's like, what are you, 5? You know?
Well, I mean, I love
party?
pizza.
Yeah.
I love
But
pizza.
still, that doesn't give you enough incentive at a store like that
Oh
to,
yeah,
you know,
definitely
to
not.
go above and beyond and sell.
Definitely
Yeah.
not. No. Has your jobs ever done that with pizza?
Not with pizza, no.
I've never actually worked a commission-based job, so I've never had to feel like I've got to like get the numbers up. I don't know how well I do in that situation.
Yeah, I don't like selling stuff.
Yeah, because
It's not your thing.
Yeah.
I'm not a seller.
No.
No, I'm not a seller. I'm not a closer. I'm not. Go ahead.
Oh no, like much like Jonah was saying that. I mean, his reluctance was he didn't want to force people to buy things that they really didn't need.
That's me.
Yeah.
That's me.
But hey, when it's commission, you got to do what you got to do.
I have a very you either want it or you don't attitude. So I'm like, I'll tell you what it does, and I'm like, okay, it'd be really cool if it'd help you with this and blah blah blah. But
No,
that's it. Are you gonna buy it or no?
I mean, I guess there are times when you're buying something that sometimes you're reaching out for that supposed expert for whatever story buying it. Sometimes you need that a little push, like,
Yeah.
So what do you think? Should I get it? It's almost like you need them to justify you making that big purchase.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. But I don't know. Okay, so because I worked for I sold cars for a very short period of time, and they were like, you need this car, and I'm like, they really don't need the car. But
Was it all about like the upsell too? You got to make sure they get all the special features for the car and trick it out as much as possible.
Yeah, sometimes credit would come into play, but I don't know. So they have the incentive for a pizza party, and everyone's like, whatever, and then they find out. I forget who finds out. Amy finds out that if you win, you get $100, and then they start flipping out.
Yeah,
the gold team does.
Yeah, the gold team does. Amy, make sure you
incentive.
It's incentive.
Money is always incentive.
But it is like $100 though.
I know. But Amy really needed it because she said her daughter needs braces and her husband's.
But they were acting like it was going to solve all the problems.
They're winning
I win this
Powerball
$100
billion.
We are set for the rest of this
Yeah,
year.
yeah.
No, that's true. Although if somebody came to me at my job and said, "All right, if you guys do really good today, you'll get $100," I feel like I'd step my game
I
up a little
would.
bit.
I definitely would. You're absolutely right. Okay. Point taken. And I guess there is nothing else to do when you're at work.
That's true. But
Might
Amy
as well win $100.
Yeah, and Amy does something shady. She only tells the gold team. She doesn't tell the red team, so they make sure that they get a leg up on this. So they easily start blowing away the red team.
Yeah. I don't fully fault her for that. Like, okay, well.
Gotta take every advantage you
Yeah.
can get. That's right.
You see opportunity coming and you strike. But they get found out just because the red team, Garrett, notices that they're picking up the pace and they're really enthused about it. And they're like, what's going on here?
And I like Garrett at the beginning of the episode when he's telling somebody like a shopper there. It's like, this is really important. No matter what they're going to ask you, you buy it for the red team or the yellow team. I don't care.
care.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Say what up.
Again,
Yes.
Garrett is me. in retail.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
totally me.
Now, when Garrett found out about everything and he flipped the switch, would you,
Yes.
if you were disabled, you would totally use that to your advantage?
Yes. I am Garrett. I am Garrett.
I mean, he was coming up with all kinds of stories.
The blender thing?
Yeah, for a Vitamix when I came out of the coma.
Yes.
It was the first thing
And it
I
makes
knew
sense.
I wanted. Yeah.
It makes sense because like you were in a coma, your body's probably deprived of vitamins and minerals.
Nutrients, right.
All the nutrients you need. He's probably feeling really weak.
Yes.
And he's like, yo, I need this Vitamix.
Everyone needs a Vitamix. I love my Vitamix.
I would change everything. See?
But see, like Garrett doesn't. He sends Mateo to find out what the deal is. Then he goes to Cheyenne, a pregnant woman, and gives her the Indian rug burn there until she spills the details.
Oh, I hate
Such
those.
a sucker.
Yeah, but like going after the pregnant woman? Come on,
Yeah.
Mateo.
Those
That was a
burns
low
hurt.
blow.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten an Indian burn in a long time.
My brother used to give those to me. Older brother used to jump out from behind the corner and give those to me and then run off. Yeah. So Cheyenne, I feel your pain. I would have totally have given up and said, "Yeah, it's $100."
Oh man! So yeah, but once the playing field is leveled, then all bets are off. Everybody's doing whatever they can to get it.
Our bets are off. And our main guy Jonah, he's the one that's not comfortable selling, but Amy tells him like, look, I really need this money. And so he starts pushing it. By chance, he meets Amy's husband. I really like this moment because we get to meet her husband.
Yeah, I liked this reveal. I thought it was very clever on their part. I wasn't expecting it at all. But then I was like, ooh, Amy kind of has a type.
Yeah.
They kind of look alike,
Yes.
kind of act alike.
I was just about to say that. Did you guys notice a similarity between the two?
Well, because I don't know, have we even known Amy's husband's name? This is the
No,
first time.
this is the first time.
So at the beginning of the episode, when she just drops Adam, I was like, "Whoa!" I thought that was our only nugget for the episode about learning about her life, and then all of a sudden, boom, we actually do meet Adam in the episode, played by Ryan Gall over from The Groundlings. So a great actor.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So plays but I feel like. I guess I can see why Amy's being so reluctant to share any of her private life because it doesn't seem like a really solid relationship between the two of them.
No.
It doesn't. It doesn't. What if we find out that this is like a green card marriage?
What?
No.
Too early for predictions. We'll bring it back.
That's
We'll bring it back. Okay, so anyway, he gets to Adam, and like I said, like you guys, like we saw, they're pretty much the same guy. Adam seems a little more dense than Jonah.
Yeah, well, I mean, just like some of the
Jonah.
things that he's done is just what he had his kickboxing gym, his homebrew beers, and then
Now his YouTube video, grilling
Yes.
videos.
In real time.
In real time, 2 hours, because it sucks when somebody cuts that time out.
It really does. I mean,
But guys, he's got 9 subscribers.
3.
And
he doesn't even know.
Exactly.
He's
Yeah.
popping.
That's right.
He's popping. You guys should follow us, those 9 people, because we need some more.
There you go.
But I feel like the formula for this show so far, it seems to be that Amy's always kind of plants the seeds of her own downfall. So she really gets against
Such is life.
Yeah, really just lays into Jonah like you got to do whatever it takes to make these sales, and then it ends up biting her in the end.
Right.
Yeah. Now, as far as him being Adam being so easy to sell, that's not me at all. I don't know about you guys, but like I can't go in the store and be like, you need this. I'm like, no, I don't.
Yeah, I don't like it when people come up to me at stores. I'm like, I know what I need. Don't bother me.
Well, what's
I know
appropriate
it's your
shop
job.
etiquette? Like, do you want just like the one, like, hey, if you need anything, just let me know, and then that's
Yeah,
enough.
that's
like, don't
fine.
even talk to me
Then
again.
don't come back.
Yeah,
around
but when they
to
start
me.
circling around like a
Yeah.
shark,
Like a shark.
yeah.
Because then I'm like, you're working on commission.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I'm the opposite. I like help when I clearly don't know
Right.
what I can, or like Lowe's. I always want
Yes.
help in
Yes.
Lowe's. Like I don't care. I always want help.
Exactly.
But something like, I don't know, Vaughn's, I'm okay. I can figure it out.
Is there a lot of commission-based selling happening at Vaughn's?
Yeah.
No, at the Superstore lately, they're like on you. Do you need anything? I'm like, I know where the ketchup is.
you go.
Thanks. Yeah.
What's your mac and cheese situation
Yeah.
like at home? Let me show you this. You really need this version
These
of
are
mac and cheese.
gluten free.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's
But,
it. People just trying to do their job. So.
I guess.
Yeah.
Or maybe, it's nothing else to do at work, so they're just like,
Yeah, I
I'm going
mean,
to talk to
I'm
you.
gonna work.
Yeah. But even it goes like if I'm going to a clothing store, it's like if for some reason I don't want anybody to come like I'm in the change room, like,
Yeah.
how's that fitting? Do you need another
Oh, I hate
size?
that, yeah.
Like no, if I need something, I'll go out and get it. It's
Right.
please, I don't want.
They've
no.
gotten me like that at Men's Fashion Warehouse. No. Express. They got me like that. They had this. First off, they purposely, fellas, pay attention. They purposely put cute girls in the men's section and like will put up stuff next to you and be like, "Oh yeah, this right here."
So kind of like that girl that Amy was telling, hey, you know, if just kind of flirt with the guys.
I've fallen victim to that.
No!
I've bought a couple shirts. She said it looked good. She said she saw the chest a little bit coming out of it.
I see you,
I
boo.
could see what you mean a little, I think.
Oh, and then you get home and you put her back on again. You're like, oh, what was I thinking?
Gosh, it doesn't even fit right.
Took you. Yep.
So watch out for that. They're selling neck and neck, the red and gold team, but also as a B story, we have Glenn and Dina planning the pizza party.
Yeah, I mean, Dina lost her bird Jeremy, so that puts her into really dire straits.
Mm-hmm.
She was
torn up about that bird. I almost said dog.
Bird. I was about to say people get like that with their dogs though.
Never
So.
seen anyone with a bird like that.
Yeah, but I mean, Glenn offers that, like, hey, help me plan this pizza party. That might get you out of this doldrums there. And so they do. But I even like the scene where they go to get the cake to congratulate everybody at the pizza party. The man doesn't understand English, is only just writing down exactly what they say, and so as they get into an argument, he's adding all that whole conversation into what's going to be decorated on the cake.
That was cool.
I did like that.
Which ended up being 2 cakes. Pretty funny.
I appreciate that. Another thing I noticed with this episode, this is backtracking a little bit. I didn't know that you could say pussyfooting on network primetime television.
I feel like
I thought you could, as long as it's all together. Because people understand that terminology.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, you don't have that long pause in the middle of that word.
So you got to just make sure you get it all in one.
Like Puss in Boots.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's true.
Just saying.
That is true. Well, I mean, even that, it's like we're clearly talking about a cat with that movie. But this is a figure of speech.
True.
Yeah, all right. Well, look at them go, Superstore. Always pushing those boundaries. It's like the NYPD Blue of comedies right there. Always pushing those edges there. Then we also have Garrett doing the hard sale with the bicycle as well.
That was another awesome moment.
Dave Tooney from UCB, who played that guy, the helpless guy.
All these guys.
Yeah, I'm just name dropping guys.
That's awesome.
Right. Yeah. He's gonna watch the Super Bowl with him.
That's right. But I like that. Just like, if I would have had, the high price bicycle, I would have not gotten in this wheelchair. That would have been,
good sales.
Smart.
Yep.
Smart man. Obviously, Garrett.
Thinking on his feet.
I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
It just came out.
But go ahead.
No.
Also, but as always, Amy ends up meeting, Jonah sees that Adam finds out that Adam is really Amy's husband and tries to desperately stop him from making all his purchases because he realizes that Amy does not have the money to cover that big kind of purchase.
He says either way, it's coming out of his or Amy's pocket. I thought that was a clever double entendre right there.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, so and actually, I like the idea of wanting to get equity inside of Adam's grilling videos there.
80-20.
You got to get it on the ground floor.
Yeah.
That's how you win anything these days.
Yeah. Oh.
It's going to be huge on YouTube. Huge.
Yeah. Especially if he found a way to fill in those 2 hours. I mean, it's pretty much a feature film at this point. But
exactly.
if you found a cool way to fill it in,
not
then
maybe.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. But there's part of me that's envious of Adam because if I've it's certainly maybe like all of us had like aspirations like I'd like to do this little web series or this little hosting type of thing and never film it and it just lays like it's dead as an idea. It just never goes anywhere. But Adam, I'll give it up to him.
He's out here doing it.
He did it for that.
Yeah. He's out there doing it.
Yeah, it's really long-winded and horribly put together, but he's making it happen. So I got to give it up for Adam. He's doing better than I am.
Right. What I didn't like about him was, how he kind of called out Amy, like, we got to put all the money into you going to school. And she was like, hey, listen, buddy, this is going to help us in the, in the long run. So I kind of thought that's where I saw kind of the breakup in their relationship.
Yes, I'd agree. Because I thought before then, without that line, I was like,
nice.
He seemed like nice and almost like felt like Amy definitely wore the pants in that relationship.
Definitely.
But then you throw out that line like, all right, see you
Red
later.
flag.
Adam.
Nice catch. I didn't even catch that.
Red flag.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
A lesson to learn, Khaliel, and when you're in that relationship,
Exactly.
there you go. Never attack her about
Schooling
her college education.
Is important.
Yes.
Knowledge is power, everyone.
Totally.
Yes.
So we end the episode. The Gold team wins. Amy gets her $100.
Garrett plays it smart, gets a shirt from each team, so he can switch
Once
quickly
again,
switch teams.
Garrett.
Yeah.
Garrett gives
winning.
me life in this show.
Yes.
Garrett, I've lived vicariously through Garrett.
Yeah, and Jonah asks Amy if he wants to find out a little bit, like tell him a little bit more about Adam, and all Amy will say is that they met back in high school. He was a football player. That was it.
That's all we got.
Yeah.
So I think that moves us into predictions.
Yeah. I'm not predicting good things. At first I thought they kind of dropped it for so long about any kind of relationship thing between her and Jonah that now that you actually see Amy's marriage not being that strong, I could see that actually kind of like falling apart at some point.
Yeah, I kind of think that Adam and Amy's marriage will fall apart. Not anytime soon. I think it's obviously going to take a long time, but I think Jonah kind of saw that and is going to see his way in. I don't think he's going to try to make it so that it happens quicker. I think he's just going to kind of play the long game and
play the long con.
Yeah, exactly. Just be there for the while.
I don't know. I don't know if he would try to slide on in, like, as soon as he leaves, but I think Jonah's already like kind of there and they have a thing, so like when it does come to an end, Jonah will just already kind of be there.
Yeah, because I feel like Jonah's not that manipulative type, so I don't think he's going to do anything to kind of help force that marriage ending. But I think he would just be there to lend a little shoulder to cry on. Yeah, and maybe a little lip to smooch.
And then also my first prediction is it's a green card marriage. Sticking with that one, guys.
What? She said that she was here since high school. I think no.
Okay,
but you never know.
I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
But I don't know, how you guys liking where the show's progressing now? We got a little bit more of the kind of relationship kind of conflict brought back into the show, so it's not just a workplace sitcom. Do you like it better when it's more of a mix? Do you like one more than the other?
I like the mix. I think this episode did a good job of mixing and then showing everyone's stupidity or character as whoever they are. I think we need more time to start loving these guys, but we're getting to know them, and it's like, okay, you're kind of funny. Yeah, I'll chuckle a few times throughout the episode. You just caught me chuckling.
That's what I did. I did a couple scenes. There's a scene where a guy sleeps in the shelf of the store. I thought Khaliel chuckling at that one. I was like, got you. How about you, Alinna?
I like the mix of everything. I wish there was more of a mix. Like, I want to know more about the characters' backstories, because that's what really draws me in. Like, figuring this whole thing out with Amy and Adam. And, last week we got a little bit of what Jonah had gone through beforehand. So yeah, I want to see more from even the other characters. Like, I love to see, Dina, her backstory, and Garrett's backstory, Cheyenne's backstory would
and
be
her
amazing.
baby daddy.
And her baby daddy. I miss him. But we had her back on the show, so
it's always better when Cheyenne's in there.
Yeah, I like Cheyenne on the show.
And shout out to just a one random lady on the gold team that slept with the guy at the end of the episode too. She did whatever it took to get the gold team over the top.
You ma'am are a winner.
Hooking up in the dressing room there.
Yeah.
There you
go. Find me on Twitter and Instagram at Khaliel Abooboo.
Khalil.
Not seeing those kind of ladies working at the Express. No,
not the same.
No,
not the same. In your opinion?
Yeah, it's I feel like with this, I think they've kind of made the decision like, hey, we're going to explore more of these characters' relationships, so that it won't be just a workplace sitcom. So if they can do more of a balance like this, I would like the episodes, if they keep going in this direction, I'll be more of a fan of the show.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Well, I think that wraps us up for this episode, guys.
Yeah.
Where can the people find you?
Oh, they can find me? You can find me on Twitter at HappyGoJackie, and then check me out Tuesdays at 9:30 at iOS with my improv team, Max.
You guys can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat at Alinna Vision.
You guys can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Khaliel Abooboo, and you can also find me this Wednesday at Flappers if you're in Burbank, 7:30. You can find all of us on AfterBuzz TV at AfterBuzz.com, and check us out on iTunes. Like it, share it, comment.
Yeah.
We'll respond, all that good stuff, guys. And until next time, thanks for watching.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.